Hello everyone, it's Nady, and today we'll be testing out the new Juvia's Place foundation. As you beautiful people know, this is about the product, not the people behind it. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. So, shall we address the elephant in the room? It's true, I'm not wearing underwear. No, I'm kidding, all my fucking hair is gone. My coif has been queefed and I am left with a very short do, but I actually don't even mind it, which really is all that matters. I just needed to get most of the blonde off so I can grow this out, start fresh, and have nice healthy hair. So give it a month or so and I'll have my do back. We'll be back to normal. This is just... oh, it's so short. I just need volume like Marge Simpson, damn it. Anyways, we can ignore this and focus on this little bad boy right here. I am very excited to try this. I've not really seen anything on this whatsoever, except I think I saw a very brief clip from Nikki Tutorials and she said that this was like super full coverage. But other than that, I know nothing about this. So let's hop into the website and check this out. Also, as a sexy little side note, I do want to let you know that if you're gonna order some of the concealers, which I am gonna use for a different review, make sure that you order quite a few shades because I thought these were gonna be too dark for me. And this is the second one I got that was supposed to match my skin. Like a lot of things in the cosmetic world, they just don't photograph the same, so make sure you get like 5 of these things. I have no idea what the fuck their return policy is for unused makeup, but at least you can just like hold the tube up to your skin because that shit is a little bit ridiculous. And it was really damn frustrating to order these, at least on the mobile website. Like their mobile site is not good. I don't know how it is for the rest of the products, but with the foundation, do it from a computer. Anyways, that's my little tangent about that. I am on the website. It looks like they have 42 different shades. I did actually see a lineup of the shades on Trend Mood, and I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw the range, I was not very impressed. Like, I get that brands know their audience and that's kind of who they cater to. That's totally fair, but I've never found it sexy for a brand to like come out with 20 light shades and then 2 deep shades, and vice versa with deep shades to light shades. Like, we live in a time now where you kind of have to be all-inclusive, and I like that. But when I dug a little bit deeper into the pictures, this is actually a really fucking good shade range. Like, yes, they could totally expand in each section, but they covered each section. Like, they have a nice handful of light, a nice handful of like medium, a nice handful of medium dark, very dark, and deep. Like, they have a good selection here. So good job. Like, on a first foundation launch, shit, yes. Could they add more shades? Totally, like any brand could. But starting off, like, good job. And I really like that they start with the deepest shades in their pictures first. I think a lot of brands start with lighter shades only because the color scale goes from light to deep, but there's no rule anywhere saying that you have to start at the lightest shade, and I like that they start at the deepest. Like, that's cool. Fuck yes, Juvia's Place. I knew I liked you from the start. And please don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna suck Juvia's Place's ass. They actually do have a few products that I'm not in love with, but generally, like, their products are ones that I'm totally okay reaching for. Like, if I'm doing somebody's makeup, like, I can typically count on their products to be good quality, so I'm really excited for this. Anyways, on their website, this is $20, and I think you get, what, 1 fluid ounce? That's a pretty okay price. It's kind of like in the middle of drugstore and high-end. And on the Juvia's Place website, this has only 1 review, which is 5 stars, but they said they were very excited to buy this, and they found their perfect shade match. I was kind of daring and bold and only ordered 1 shade of this, so hopefully it matches me. Normally I get multiple ones, and I still never seem to find my correct shade, but hopefully this is all right. What shade did I even get? This is Cairo 600. Let me see what that looks like on this screen. Oh my, that looks much lighter on my computer screen than it did on my phone. Oh, that has me nervous. Let's open this up. I haven't even seen what the packaging looks like. Oh, this honestly is a terrible idea. Okay, so I like the packaging, it's cute, and I like that it's in a squeezy bottle so you really don't waste anything, but I legit just said I love reaching for Juvia's Place makeup when I do people's makeup. How the fuck am I supposed to color match this? Like, if I have all 42 shades, what am I supposed to do? Like, open up the cap and hold it up to them? Like, the color is nowhere on here. It's not even on the box. Oh, that's a fuck up. Even if their logo here was see-through plastic, that would be more than enough for me to color match somebody. This is literally like giving me a blank can of paint and expecting me to know what color it is. That is very, very stupid. Okay, let me see though if it has a little seal. Oh, it does. Good job, Juvia's Place. Oh, I'm scared to see the color. Oh, actually, that might be perfect. Oh, wow. Oh, and I think it's fragrance-free, too. Thank you. Okay, the one that I got, oh, it's actually all sold out on their Juvia's Place right now, and it doesn't look like they have a description of it. It looked peachy online. Hopefully, it's kind of peachy in person. I'm trying to wean myself off of using yellow tone foundations because I do not have a yellow undertone, and against my skin, it makes me look like a packing envelope. But hopefully, this is peachy, and I mean, other than the fact that I can't see the shade on this, I do really like this packaging. Like, it's simplistic. It would fit into my bag, it would fit into my drawer perfectly. But that really surprises me and kind of disappoints me that any brand, especially this one, would make it so you can't even see what the fucking shade is. Usually packaging honestly doesn't matter that much on this channel, but in this case it kind of does. Like, even if this were a good foundation that I wanted to use on multiple people, I would probably refrain from buying more of these to use on clients because time is money, and if I'm gonna have to open up each cap, squirt a little bit out, hold it up to their face, and have to color match like that, like, no. I say that now, but even if it is a good foundation, I could find a way to put the color on here. Like, maybe if I put some on there and then put a piece of tape over it. There we go, easy fix. All right, okay, all right, I'm done. So I do have a little bit of concealer and powder on. I was just at my brother's birthday. We had hibachi, it was fabulous. And I want to give this the best chance possible because I really am excited for this. So I'm gonna go wash my face, prime the bitch, and I will be right back. All right, and we are back. I'm just finishing up priming my face with this No Problem primer. Terrible name, but wonderful product. And looking at the box, this says, our second skin creamy foundation offers a smooth application with a soft natural and soft matte finish to give a flawless coverage. A great formula to even out the complexion, refine skin texture, and erase blemishes, maintaining the initial finish throughout the day. Suitable for all skin types, including sensitive and oily skin. Ooh. Normally I'm a little bit hesitant when foundations say they're all inclusive like that, because usually that's a crock of shit. But we'll see how this little hooker lasts throughout the day. Do they say an application method? Okay, this says it is full coverage. Apply it with a wet sponge or a synthetic makeup brush. So I think we'll do a sponge on this side and then a brush on this side. And I don't really know how much of this to use. I'm guessing because it says it's full coverage, you don't need that much. Ooh. How about a little bloopy like that? It is very thick, like she ain't going anywhere today. And here we go, all right. Oh. Oh my, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit too light for me. But hopefully once I have all my, oh my god, it's like fucking drag queen foundation. What the hell? Oh my gosh, you know what this is reminding me of? What is it, Dermacol? That foundation that went like viral a few years back? Oh my god, holy shit. That looks fucking fantastic. Like, color choice aside, it does look great. Oh, it's literally like second skin. Well, I am fucking impressed. Do we see that? This is probably like maybe one pump if it were in like a pump bottle. Wow. I'm not sure if it's my skin or the product, but it does look a little bit cakey on the skin. Like, you can tell you're wearing foundation, but then at the same time, it does just look like your skin, but I kind of think it just is like accentuating any texture. Let me just keep blending it out and give it a minute to set and dry, because it might just be the liquid in there that's reflecting on my pores. And even though it is a little bit light, I can't tell if it's oxidizing or I'm just getting used to it, but the color choice isn't too terrible. I could probably go like 1 or 2 shades deeper, but even with this, I could work with it. Okay, so here we have it, the side with some foundation, the side with none. There's a clear ass difference. Wow. I can kind of see it starting to settle into my fine lines on my forehead. And so maybe if I do end up powdering this, I'll probably like tap it out and then powder it. But so far, like, does this shit not look beautiful? I need some tea. Oh, fuck my ass. Okay, well, let's take another little bloopy of it on the other side. I think that's close to what I used on this half, although I could probably cover my whole face with this much. All right, let's see how she does with a brush. Oh yeah, she definitely oxidizes. Like, look at the color difference. And I'm actually kind of really fucking glad that it oxidizes, because now it might actually be my shade, or at least close enough to add a shit ton of bronzer and make me look okay. And I think the side with the brush is all right, but I might prefer this side because it's more padded into my skin. Whereas the side with the brush, it kind of looks like it's laying on top of my skin and is giving me even more texture. So I think once I get this blended out all over my skin, I'm gonna go in with that beauty blender and kind of tap it in. Not that it looks bad, like you could totally get away with a brush, but I just think this side looks a little bit better. What do you all think? Oh my god, yeah, this is too light for me. I'm a little bit ghostly. I could be Casper's slightly better looking brother. But yes, here we have the brush side, here we have the sponge side. I'm going to go ahead and tap this in. Maybe it's my brush, maybe it's just my skin. You apply it how the fuck you want, but this is what works best for me, at least with this foundation. But yes, here we have it. I think it looks great. I'm so sorry if I missed any spots on my facial hair because this is so fucking fucking thick, it's really difficult to like work around and kind of spread out. So if you're the kind of person that has facial hair and usually put foundation in your facial hair, this might be a little bit difficult to work with. Not at all impossible, but there are certainly several foundations that are much easier to work with when it comes to facial hair. But I don't think this looks bad at all. I think it looks so pretty. I really wish I had my fucking color. I'm not even gonna have to add highlight under my eyes because this is the highlight. But even so, I feel like this is giving me probably as much coverage as a concealer would. But oh my god, this foundation is not your friend if you have a lot of fine lines. Like under my eyes and on my forehead, it is creasing really bad. And because this foundation kind of dried down, those creases are stuck there. Oh my god. Hopefully I can kind of tap them out. Okay, I think I have some of the lines tapped out, so before I do any kind of expression, I'm gonna go in with this Jeffree Star Concealer in the shade C12. For me, this is more of like a brightener rather than a concealer, and I would be totally okay not using a concealer with this foundation, but I do just want to add a little bit of brightness. Actually, that may have made my under eyes look worse. Whatever. And then before my under eyes crease, I'm gonna put some setting powder right under there. And let's go ahead and put some on the forehead as well. Seems to be the main spot where I have any fine lines. And then just a very light dusting all over the rest of the face. Oh my god, my under eyes and forehead, they are very lined. They have looked much better, but as a whole, I think the foundation is really kind of pretty. I do think that Jeffree Star Brightener may have kind of melted the product that was underneath my eyes and right here, because now I can see a little bit of redness peeking through, and I can see a bit more purple underneath my eyes. So maybe that was a big whoopsie. I'm sorry if it was. Normally I use my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer, but because my eyes were already kind of concealed, I just wanted a little bit of brightness, and I don't know, it doesn't look terrible, but you can still see the foundation very well. What do we think? I think it looks great. Creasiness aside, I don't know if that's really unavoidable for me anymore. I mean, when I don't have makeup on, I don't have these lines under my eyes, and I don't have those bad lines on my forehead. So maybe this is just a really creasy foundation. So if that doesn't matter to you, you'll probably love this. If that does matter to you, you're probably not going to like this. Because like those creases are kind of like stuck in the foundation's print right now. Like that is how I'm going to look all day. Well, okay, we'll see how it wears throughout the day. If it stays like that, I'm not gonna be too angry, but if it gets worse, but we'll go ahead and let this foundation kind of sit in its own little jizz fest and settle and do its thing, and we can go ahead and move on to the eyes, which are primed with the Luscious Cosmetics Primer. And for today's palette, we are dipping into the Andy Candy palette. This is so stinking cute. Look at that. Ready? Love this brand. They have very good products. And for today's look, I think I'm gonna keep it kind of simple, but because it's finally fucking sunny out today for the first time like ever, I'm gonna go in with yellow and create kind of a yellowy green look. So let's dip into eggs. And I'm gonna start by placing that all along the crease line, back and forth, and blending it up towards the brows. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I love yellows so much. It doesn't always love me, but fuck, that's life. And yes, honey, that is blending out very, very well. Once it hits the moisture of the primer, it almost has like a greenish tone to it, which is perfect because I'm wanting to put some green shimmer on the inner eyelid. Then I'm just gonna dip my finger into Cake Pop right here and place that right on the inner half of the eye. And then right over that, I'm gonna take this neon green from Andy Candy as well. And I think I wanna kind of paint that on so it really pops. So I'm gonna spray this brush with some Gerard Cosmetics setting spray. And you know what? Since we're going neon, I'm gonna put some of Andy Candy's neon yellow on the outer corner. Today's just gonna be a very bright look. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Then on the waterline, before I add some black liner, what about Jeffree Star's Queen Bee? I don't know if maybe this will make me look like Poison Ivy, who happens to have jaundice. Well, look like a fucking alien, okay. Oh my god, my lashes right now are literally like fucking drag queen lashes, but I'm so extra right now that I'm just gonna leave them. Anyways, the eyes are done. I do want to go ahead and finish up with my face, but before I do that, I noticed that this foundation is kind of rubbing off on my nose. I don't even remember touching my nose. Like, has that been like that the whole time? Let me see if it just kind of like wipes off. Ooh, it is coming off on my nose. Oh, that is a bummer. Let me just kind of press whatever's left onto the sponge onto my nose. Hopefully that'll kind of help even things out. No, it still looks red to me. All right, well, I guess that's just as good as it's gonna look. All right, we have everything on. I kind of like this look. It's very interesting. For lips, I use Jeffree Star's Queen Bee and Carity's Muchas Gracias. So I'm currently having very mixed feelings about this foundation. I'm not sure if it's my big ass lashes making a shadow underneath my eyes, or if that Jeffree Star concealer kind of melted the foundation that was down, but this part, like the middle part of my face, it doesn't look that great. Like under my eyes just looks really bad, and then my forehead where the creasing is, it's just oof. I feel like I honestly look more tired now that all my makeup is on than I did without my makeup. It might just be the way it looks in my monitor. You guys might be seeing something completely different. So please let me know your thoughts on how it looks. I will go ahead and take off all the brightening filters right here. This is what I see. This is what you see. I don't think it looks terrible. I just don't think it's like super amazing, especially around the only parts of my face where I am actually a little bit oily, which is my nose. It seems to have just kind of like melted off. I'm curious to know how it wears throughout the day because I've only had this on for maybe like an hour. But everywhere else where there isn't fine lines or any oil, I think it looks really pretty. Like it is definitely super full coverage and it feels like a full coverage foundation. Like she is thick and she feels thick. But I think maybe if you don't have oilier skin or fine lines, this foundation would probably look fucking amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and do wear time test with this. This is what it looks like right now. It's not that bad. I do think it's pretty. Is it something I could wear all day? Oh, we'll see. So here we go. I will see you in just a second. And we are back. It has been quite a few hours. I am definitely ready to scrape this off my face. I say scrape because it feels like there's a layer of foundation on my skin. Oh my god, this lighting truthfully is doing wonders for this foundation. In real life, let's just zoom you in. Oh my god, these lights are making my forehead look a million times better than it actually looks. Like in person, my forehead is embarrassingly creasy, and I don't even think there's anything left on my nose. But no matter where this is, this like instantly wipes off like frosting on a cake. I don't know if you can see the foundation on my fingers, but like even just gently touching, it is gone. And it really hasn't been that long, maybe like 4.5 hours. And I don't know if maybe I just applied too much, but with the amount that I have on, I couldn't wear this for much longer. I don't know how I'm feeling about this one, y'all. Because this started off so beautifully, but then with the creasing, that really turned me off, but then I was way turned on again by how full coverage it was. And it also looked really good, like second skin. But then like whatever was underneath my eyes is completely gone. Whatever's on my nose is gone. Like my forehead is just a damn shame. This is kind of like one of those foundations where if you have no wrinkles or any oil to your skin, this is perfect. But if you're gonna get warm throughout the day, or if you have any oils whatsoever, this shit is gonna come right off your face. And I thought, ooh, maybe this would be good for like drag or something because it is so full coverage, but the moment any kind of oils or moisture comes through, this is gone. Which in drag, that is a no-no. And maybe I did just apply too much, but I don't think I could wear this for an extended period of time. I'm ready to take this off. And I kind of felt that way after just a couple hours, but I'm also so damn torn because in the winter when my skin isn't oily and it's on the more dry side, this might look amazing, but then setting into fine lines, I don't know how to feel about this one because in person, and I know I'm gonna get so many comments saying, your skin looks fucking great, what are you talking about? But I shit you not, in person, oh, I look 10 years older. It kind of makes me look sickly. It's not the worst foundation that I've ever tried, especially in this price point. Like, I do think the price is pretty good, but for me personally, I don't know that this foundation is really helping me. And that's kind of the point of why I wear makeup, to look a little bit better. But not only does my skin physically not feel good, like I don't feel good about this. Like I probably would not go outside the house with this on. Again, that might just be me, and I'm seeing in my monitor, it looks so pretty, kind of, ish. So, do I recommend this product? If you can find a way to like control your body's oils and you don't have any fine lines on your face, or you're okay with foundation settling into your fine lines, then yes, totally. I think it's pretty, but only before any moisture hits it. If you're like me, where you're starting to get fine lines or you already have fine lines, I don't think I could recommend this. And also, maybe if you have sensitive skin, I don't know that I would recommend this either because it does kind of feel really heavy on my forehead, almost giving me that feeling where you think you might break out, like in this general area right there, which it just came right off. Okay. But for somebody like myself, I'm not comfortable having to worry about how my foundation looks all day. Like this is the last thing I want to worry about. And this foundation is something that would always make me want to look in the mirror, check to see if it's okay, and just really finesse it. So if you have my kind of skin, oh my god, I actually am breaking out up there. Anyways, you can see how it looks on my skin, but I don't feel pretty in this. Do I think it's worth the price? if you can get it to work, I do think it is a good price. Like, it's super full coverage. You could probably cover a fucking tattoo with this. On my skin, it's not lightweight feeling, but for the coverage, I do think it's really good, and so the price is okay. I just wish it looked better on my skin and played nicer. I am still gonna test out the concealer. I'm super curious about that. I really hope it lasts maybe a little bit better than this. There's been lipstick on my teeth this whole fucking time. But yes, please let me know down in the comments below if you've tried this foundation, what kind of skin you have, like how you've gotten it to work, if you love it, if you don't love it, and why you love it or don't love it. I always love to see you having positive conversations down below. It just makes my little gay heart smile. Like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepoplex.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at OfficialNady, and you can follow me online at thepoplex.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye.